Hey, what's going on, my people?
What's up, y'all?
How we doing, Automatic King family?
Yeah.
We'd like to welcome you guys to another episode of Automatic Kings.
Yep.
My name is Aaron Thompson, alongside with my boy,
Of course, Adrian King,
Yes,
aka AJ King.
Yeah.
I'll take it whichever way. How y'all doing? Good to see y'all back with it.
Yes. We thank you guys for tuning in. First and foremost, we always give our thanks. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, the love and support that you guys have been giving us. I don't know if you want to say anything on that, AJ.
I mean, basically, yeah. Shout out to the fans, man. Shout out to you guys for sticking with us. Don't matter if there's one of y'all or 100 of y'all. I mean, shoot, at least we got about 100 followers on Instagram, so that's pretty good. It's a small step, but thanks for rocking with us. We appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, we do thank you guys. So, what is it that you wanted to speak about on today?
All right. So today's topic, and bear with me. I'm going through the sinus thing because the weather is fluctuating out here in San Diego, and it's messing up with a lot of people. I'm not sick, just this sinus thing, so I sound a little raspy. If I do, I apologize.
Hey, no worries.
I'm gonna stick with it though.
No worries.
But the topic that I want to discuss is what's going on in Hollywood right now. All these, rape and sexual assault charges that are coming up, and these allegations and stuff. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein just got ousted out of Hollywood. Who else just recently got ousted? Like politicians are getting called out.
Yeah, X'd him out. And I heard the Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey. Him and his thing he got going.
Raping little boys and stuff.
Man.
Dude, seriously? You raping teenage dudes. And it's crazy because you got all these different white women that are coming out, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my god,
right.
Everyone wants to be up in arms for them.
All of a sudden, huh?
But then when there's a black woman that's coming up talking about I've been sexually molested, or I've been raped, I've been assaulted. They just want to sweep it under the rug. No validation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it boggles my mind.
That's just white privilege at its finest. Can you
I wish there was a microphone, but lean into the camera and say it again.
White privilege at its finest, man. And, it's like when something happens with us, our people, our kind, it just gets overshadowed, looked because of some other BS that's going on in the world.
Right, exactly. It's almost like saying, okay, well, when it comes out to these white people,
i.e. the white man,
or whatever. When these white women are coming forward,
these devils.
It's like, oh, okay, well, we got to look for protection for her.
Yeah.
In fact, there is an actor. This is what I recently read earlier this week. There is an actor by the name of Harold Perrineau. Okay. You've seen him in The Best Man. He played that one character, Link, in the sequels for The Matrix and the second and third movies for The Matrix. The brother with the dreads.
The dreads, yeah.
He recently,
with the dreads,
some years ago, he cut his hair.
Yes, he did.
But his daughter was recently involved in that kind of case. She made an allegation that a writer from the show Girls on HBO had raped her.
Yeah.
She was 17 at the time.
Yeah, man.
I think she's now 22, 23 years old.
So off top, she was already underage.
She was already underage, but she was
to
out,
even be there,
out with other cast members and stuff, partying and whatnot. And she was telling dude, "Hey, I'm 17." But he still kind of brushed it off or whatever, went out partying. Of course, when you're young, want to be with the in crowd, partying, drinking, whatever, who knows if she might have been slipped a roofie or some shit while she was out, don't know.
Probably the sense of entitlement,
probably
white privilege. But go ahead, continue.
And so when she had even made a claim that when she woke up, she was naked and he was on top of her having sex with her. You can look it up. I don't remember all the names. Now, there's one very interesting part that comes out of all of this. We're talking about the show Girls, and of course, you're thinking about the allegations and these rape charges and everything else that's going on. In fact, a couple days ago, me and Brother AT were talking about this. The star of the show, Lena Dunham, and of course, all of you know who she is. Her name pops up everywhere, and I guess a couple of times she's hosted Saturday Night Live, whatever. But she had once wrote a blog in her, I guess a couple years ago, she wrote a blog, an article, or something like that, basically confessing that when she was younger, that she had molested her younger sister as a child. It's like, wow, really? But then she wants to turn around and actually show support for the writer. Now, what's interesting is that she calls herself a feminist and an activist for women to protect all women's rights. But it's funny how she wasn't protecting this co-star's rights as a woman, or trying to protect her, and say, oh, you know what, we as women must stick together. And it's very funny how, very convenient, not funny, convenient how that happens, and it's like, wow. So everyone wants to just kind of sweep this under the rug, and I guess the writer was trying to come back saying that, that she was trying to embezzle money from them or whatnot. She doesn't really need money when her father is an actor and has tons of money. She was wanting a settlement charge because of what happened to her. And you think about the course of history, what's happened even with slavery with our black women, what's happened during the civil rights movement with our black women, what's happened with police brutality with our black women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You guys got to think about it that way. One thing that has always been prevalent to history is that black women have always been, devalued.
Oh yeah. Of course.
From everyone, even from our own black men, the ones that they would need to turn to the most. We're the ones doing them dirty. If someone and the thing is that rape is a serious fucking offense.
Yeah,
sorry for my language, but it's a real serious offense.
It shouldn't be taken lightly. It
shouldn't be taken lightly. And for these people in Hollywood or anywhere else, shoot, we can even talk about Clarence Thomas and Anita Hill. How Anita Hill made the claim about her being sexually molested by Clarence Thomas. You know what? I probably even wouldn't put it past them. For a lot of these people, shoot, you talk about Bill Cosby. Excuse me for a second.
It's a serious
sorry, guys.
Case. It's a serious issue.
It's a very serious case, a very serious development. And you have to think about, why is it that these allegations from black women are being swept under the rug?
Yeah.
Shoot, even R. Kelly and this whole brothel and whatever else that he has of all these women and what he's done with them, and y'all mugs still listen to his music.
Well, allegedly,
you know what I'm saying? Pissing on 15-year-old girls. He married Aaliyah when she was 15. He was like, what, 23, 24, something like that. His old self, probably a little older than that. But still, you gotta think about it, man. Just think about all these things that are happening. And it kind of sickens me as a man, let alone a black man, that these women are targeted just for another man's gain, because you're old, you got money, but you can't get it when you want. So now that you have the money, you're gonna try to get it because I have money, I am rich, I got power, I'll take you. It is like, wow, damn, man.
It's sickening, man. I mean, when a man wants to impose his will on a woman, a helpless woman, I mean, that's a joke to me, dude.
It really is.
That's a joke. But then that segues into what I want to speak about is mental illness, where people's status is. I mean, does that play a role in why these men, maybe yes, maybe no, is this why these men do these things to these women? You know what I'm saying? Or like you said, what's the lady's name that you said that molested her little sister?
Lena Dunham.
Okay, so is that a part of it too? Mental illness?
I would say so. I say it plays a huge role. I think for anyone to do any sort of harm like that to anyone, I believe that mental illness plays a huge role. It plays a very huge role in that, because they're not going for any help or whatever's going on in the house. Some families want to keep it hush hush. Don't want people to think that we're too crazy. There's anything wrong with us. I don't want to get in trouble. Shit like that.
Or even things that go into
even it. The kids that are like, I don't want to get in trouble.
Not just they're scared to even reach out for help.
Dude.
Yeah, because they feel like they have the problem, or it may cause more problems.
Right, right, because of how the parents or anyone else, like, if you tell anyone, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. So they're shook.
So not only did you victimize this child, and not only did you traumatize this child, not only did you take away this child's innocence, but you're adding injury to harm again by threatening the child of their protection and their safety because you don't want to get caught busted for the shit that you should not even been doing in the first damn place.
An innocent little child. Dude, that doesn't know too much about anything.
It like he said, man, it's sad, it's sickening. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a violent person, but for me, anyone that wants to do any harm to a child or anyone that wants to do harm to a woman, shoot, man, it should be locked up, thrown away, and never see a light of day again.
And not even just to them, even to themselves, though,
even
too.
to themselves.
I mean, I know.
I provide some help, of course. Yeah. Rehabilitate them.
But I talked about earlier this week, I had put on our site on Instagram, about the kid Peep, Lil Peep. He was an artist who was taking too many Xanax and died. And I mean, it was due to mental illness. Yeah. And like I said, that was harm to himself. Yeah, it was. You know what I'm saying? He killed himself for that. Yep. So it's
Absolutely. And so the question to end that with is, what can we do to reach out to these people to kind of be, to provide this type of intervention to prevent, something like this from happening? Where can we teach the kids? Where can we do certain things? We need more parent involvement with these communities, man. We need more involvement with the kids. We need to bridge a gap, and that's what the problem is. Ain't nobody bridging no gap. Yeah. You can allow for your kids to be kids, of course, not a problem, but teach them something at the same time. Put them to the side, like, listen, we're gonna teach you a little something. Yeah. Teach you something. I think it
other than baseball, fighting, you know what I mean? How to throw a football, things of that nature.
It starts at home.
It starts at home. You have to, like you say, you got to bridge that gap. Keep that communication line open.
Absolutely.
And then that segues into our word of the week.
It's
because when you're bridging that gap with somebody and you're staying and you're sticking to it and you're keeping that line of communication open, it has to remain on a consistent basis. It has to be consistent. It can't just be here or there, every blue moon we discuss it. It always has to remain consistent.
We even had to talk about this over the weekend. And so you heard him. Well, he says consistent, yes. But the word of the week for this week is consistency.
Yes.
And it's a noun. It means conformity in the application of something, typically that which is necessary for the sake of logic, accuracy, or fairness. There's an example. The grading system is to be streamlined to ensure greater consistency. So, what does that mean to be consistent? He explained it to you. Constantly doing something over and over and over again, hopefully with the hope and achievement of the better. Yeah. For the better. Yeah. So absolutely.
Perfection. Getting as close as you can to being perfect as possible.
And it's funny because we get onto each other's cases about being consistent, especially with Automatic Kings and whatnot. And it's funny because we do hold ourselves accountable for that. Yes, we do. We've been doing this for over a year, and it's time to kind of, step it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
And you're going to be getting a lot more for us as time goes on with Automatic Kings. Absolutely. This is our vision. This is part of our future. And this is what we want to present to you guys. So for us to, so for you guys to stay consistent, we got to stay consistent with you guys as well. Yes. It goes hand in hand. Yes. So consistency is also key. Yeah. So think about it that way,
Another
folks.
thing, it's a part of our lifestyle. Yeah. We live this. We eat, we sleep. We breathe Automatic Kings.
Yep, we do.
I mean, it just doesn't stop once you guys stop seeing us and this video ends. No,
that's it. Yeah, no.
We stay. We remain consistent with this.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So that's the way to be.
We will continue to, and we thank you guys for tuning in.
Thanks
I don't know
for watching.
if there's anything that you wanted to add to this, AJ. If you wanted shout outs, anything of that nature that you needed to get off your chest, anything before we say goodbye.
Yeah, don't feed into the hype of Thanksgiving. Everyone have a great holiday weekend.
That's what's up.
I threw
Sorry
that
to
out
bust
there
you
on
guys' bubbles.
and threw that out there on
Yeah,
purpose.
yeah.
Don't believe the hype of Thanksgiving, what it was all about or whatnot. Realize and understand the real history of Thanksgiving, and not what these damn people trying to tell you about pilgrims and turkeys and cornucopias and saying thank yous and all this other bullshit.
Right.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah, because some of y'all walking around with Indian in your blood, but you up here serving the white man's holiday. You know what I mean? Straight celebrating and serving it up, man. You know, but you don't hear me though. I'm on a different planet.
You don't hear us. You don't hear him. You don't hear me. You don't hear us. You know, y'all trying to, but you know. All right, y'all. Well, you guys have yourselves a great holiday weekend. Stay safe, have fun, eat lots of good food, and save something for me. I'll come and get a plate from you.
Right on. We thank you guys for tuning in. And
Yes,
you know,
sir.
for this piece,
It's always a blessing.
thank you guys.
Y'all.